Yeah. What's up, world? This your boy, God. You know what I'm saying? Always and forever, God. And I'm kind of like y'all too. You know what I'm saying? I kind of don't like saying I'm God to people. You know what I'm saying? Of the human race. You know what I'm saying? Because they always think I'm here to take something from them, which I am. And we gonna be changed. You ain't gonna all sleep. We not gonna all die. We just gonna be changed. You know what I'm saying? And that's a promise from God. That's one of my promises. You know what I'm saying? And the title I got on the title, eat my flesh and drink my blood. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about eating flesh and drinking blood, what was I, y'all? Who am I? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. You know what I'm saying? And the Word was made flesh and dwelled among us. So God was made flesh and dwelled among y'all as Jesus. And I was still Adam, but they don't like to write Jesus was Adam. They don't like to make y'all think Jesus was Adam, but he was. They didn't want you to know that, so they didn't write it in the Bible as such. But they always try to scream that Jesus is the last Adam. You know what I'm saying? But they don't give Adam no credit in wearing Jesus' name none of the time Jesus walked the earth. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus was all Adam. You know what I'm saying? Just like this Adam that you looking at right now is all Jesus Christ. And you notice I got my goatee now. You can't really see it that good. You know what I'm saying? But I shaved my beard off. You know what I'm saying? Got my low cut, fade. You know what I'm saying? My son hooked me up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? But eating my flesh and drinking my blood, I'm the Word made flesh. So eating my flesh and drinking my blood is only meaning eat my words. Every word that come out of my mouth must be eaten. You know what I'm saying? So really, you eating with your ears. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeding you with my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you eating with your ears because I'm feeding you with my mouth. And that's how you're eating the words of God. And the word of God is written on my back, so I am the word of God. And the whole time I was getting this tattoo, the other guy that was working at the tattoo place kept going in and out of the building. He was mad because I was writing the word of God on me. And he couldn't believe that I was God that came in the tattoo parlor, because God had just told him that a guy gonna come in the tattoo parlor and he gonna say he God and he gonna get the word of God on his back. And then right after that, I walked in and then fulfilled the prophecy at the tattoo parlor. So that's a part of the movie, Adam. This the tattoo parlor. Lake Jackson, what we know of it is going to be an old movie set. And now we're going to make the Vegas on the beach, and we're going to change things to the way they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I might not even visit that old Church of Christ. They didn't visit me. They didn't come holler at me, you know what I'm saying? With the words that I say and the words that come out of my mouth, seem like the Church of Christ should have been the first ones at my house to listen to the word of God and to eat my flesh and drink my blood. But they didn't. They didn't catch on. And none of the churches caught on. You know what I'm saying? They all like wandering stars that don't know where they come from and don't know where they going. And they think God don't know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Telling me that I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And every step of the way, I've been doing what I've been doing. Killing evil. And my last thing I'm going to destroy is death. And when I get rid of everybody who evil, then death will have no more effect. And we will go into the new bodies and we will be happy. But I'm not giving new bodies to evil people. So just note that if you're not in Adam LaTroy Jackson, then you're not in God. That's a note from God. If you're not in Adam LaTroy Jackson, you're not in God. And that's just between you. I don't have officers that's going to ask you, are you in Adam LaTroy Jackson? You should know that already. And you should get your credit card from the bank. You know what I'm saying? Not a credit card, because we don't deal with credit. And if you do call it a credit card, just say it in remembrance, God, of you lending and not expecting anything in return. So when God lend you money, don't worry about paying it back, ever, because I got too much of it. I just make it up. Speak those things that be not as though they are. That's the first thing in my Constitution. Speak those things that be not as though they are. And whatever you want, you can make happen. And that's all we about. Ain't nobody's money better than nobody else's money. So can't nobody tell nobody to kill, steal, and destroy or do evil things to mess up God's land. All we about is good businesses. You know, we ain't really about making money because we got all the money in the world on our cards. We just here to share experiences and live the rest of our life as friends and family members, going to parties, going having fun. That's what we gonna be about. You know, a lot of people been staying in the house, ain't been going to the clubs and stuff because, you know, God been all crossed up. And we know God is Adam LaTroy Jackson, everybody. And man, hey, get with us, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get with y'all, man. We gonna get with y'all. And man, I can't wait, you know what I'm saying, to get my car, you know what I'm saying? And I hope it come with a blunt in it. Ha, yeah. Rolls Royce ought to come with a blunt in it, man. Shit. I called Rolls Royce yesterday and Rolls Royce called me back. You know what I'm saying? And the lady called me back too. And Rolls Royce lady, I'm serious about all the stuff I'm talking about. You know, when God comes, y'all got to put him in the best ride he can possibly be sitting in. And the seat that you got, I consider that my throne, Rolls Royce. And you not calling me back, you know what I'm saying, make me think you not gonna give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm worthy. Come on, Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Daddy here. You know what I'm saying? Daddy home. Man, I seen you know, I seen some jazzy women these last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? One down here in Houston, two down there in Louisville. And I'm coming. Hopefully today, man, if I can get to that bank today and then do my bidding, you know what I'm saying? Proposition to the bank, you know what I'm saying? And give a proposition to the bank, a demandment from God. And what is a demandment? A commandment is when I tell you to do something. But a demandment is when I say, you better do this and that. That's a demandment. So my demandment to you today is to go get your money from the bank. Now, God telling you this is like, man, y'all act like I'm dead or something. And y'all don't hear what I'm telling you. I'm telling you from God's mouth. Adam LaTroy Jackson is God's mouth. And that's coming from God right there. Would you please take my money and give it to everybody? And my money is the whole world. You can't pay me for all my videos. All my videos are worth the whole world. So, you know, when you play my videos in my recordings, make sure everybody's listening, because this God talking. And this is, what's this? What's up, world? This your boy, God. And I just sitting up here thinking, you know what I'm saying? 2017. How I have made me and all my children one. You know what I'm saying? One God. That's what it is. It's not just one God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. It's one God and all of you guys. Us. One. I grew up just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? From 1966 up until now. You know what I mean? Just like y'all. The only difference, I went through a spiritual change. That's the beginning. And then comes all the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? First the spiritual change, then the body gonna change. Juanita Bynum. Then we're gonna get them 21-year-old bodies forever. And I wanna tell you, Juanita Bynum, I'm not trying to hit on you or nothing, but you the most beautiful woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? I broke the mold. Must have broke the mold when I made you. You 58 and look like that? Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? That's what angels look like. You know what I'm saying? But when you get back to, I hate to see you when you 21. You'll break my heart. I'm going to stay away from you, Juanita Bynum. I'm going to let you stay over there in your mansion. Yeah. Shoes, because if I see you at 21, man, I'd have to make you eat. You know what I'm saying? Well, not Eve, but another one. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to tell Poem. If you want to know what we look like at 21 years old forever, look at 58-year-old Juanita Bynum and picture her being 21. Lord have mercy. Now, why couldn't I have caught something like that at 21? Well, you wouldn't have been 21 then, God. You'd have been 50. And that was 7 years. She got you about 7 years, God. She was 7 years old when you came in the world. Age ain't nothing but a number. Yeah. But let's get off that, man. Let's do some teaching, you know what I'm saying? See what we can teach on, you know what I'm saying? I already told you, you are God's. Told you where it's at, read it to you, all that, you know what I'm saying? So you know you are God's. So you're not going to die as men and fall as one of the princes because you know you God. You know what I'm saying? So get with me, everybody. Get with me. I'm, here by myself. You know what I'm saying? Alone. But I'm not alone because I got the whole kingdom of God in me. But we don't play like that, you know what I'm saying? So we only get together at times like this. But then we want the world to come. You know what I'm saying? Have a carnival in Angleton, you know what I'm saying? At the fairgrounds. You know what I'm saying? For God, Adam LaTroy Jackson, everybody come. You know what I'm saying? Bring your families, everybody. I want to see all my people there in the front. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get with me. And show some love. Because I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to get with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I love you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Yeah, man, shoot, man. Y'all just don't know, man, how it come out to be me. You know what I'm saying? And how y'all come out to be y'all. You Adam Troy, nigga. This poem, your boy. You also God, because God is in you. You taught me that. I didn't even have to open the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because you taught me so much, God, Adam, LaTroy, Jackson, that we know everything about everything. All we gotta do is listen to you on either one of your things and we know where we at. And we got people out there, still accusing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Troy out there putting people, tagging people. When I delete you off my page, then you won't have to see none of my videos no more. Deal with your other friends. Because I am the highlight. I'm the shit. I'm gonna post up videos all day long. This the daily bread that y'all been praying for. If you didn't need it, just move out the way. Don't listen to it. Delete yourself from my page. I don't care who you is, kin or not. You know what I'm saying? Delete yourself from my page or I'll delete you. Because if you don't want to get tagged, I tag all the friends that come up. I tag them. Same ones. Yeah, I deleted you from my page. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I deleted you from my page. Because you was a snitch. I told y'all I hate snitches, accusers. That's why I cast Satan ass out of heaven. Now he good. He ain't no accuser no more, but y'all still accusing. Try tagging too many people and putting too many videos out. He put 16 videos out. That's God. This is a movement of God. You know what I'm saying? This is a movement of God. But I'm gonna get with y'all later. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. You know, we did a lot of things back then. That was 2017. You know what I'm saying? And let me go to 2015, 11/12, November 13th. Hello, world. 2015. This God. Yes, I just took Tay and Diamond to work. Let my wife get her a little sleep because she works so hard. Diane works so hard. And then Daddy can't even find a job. Now that's a shame. You know what I'm saying? Won't nobody hire God. God, we finna start sending you them tithes and offerings. And that's for real. That's your job. To build God's world and whatever else you want to do. You 50, we don't expect you to work too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Go have you some fun, Adam Jackson. You know what I'm saying? This dog chemical. We know we owe you. And we gonna pay you more than what you talking about, God. You know what I'm saying? You in our community, you done brought New Jerusalem down on top of our community down here. Now y'all know where he at. And all you gotta do is touch the hem of his garment. And you know that. Go over there and trim his hedges. Do something for him. You better not let me catch Diane more in that yard no more. And let me tell you something else, Adam, but them days over with, y'all. Hopefully Diane can pay somebody to mow her yard. But reality check time. for God. This is something new that I'm adding. Reality check. Reality check is when I tell you what's reality and what ain't reality. Reality is we used to go to the bank with our own money that we made from jobs that paid us. Facts is what we doing now. Most people are not making money. People cannot gather together. They have quarantined everybody in their houses. And they're saying that they have diseases. Everybody just kind of getting a cold. You know what I'm saying? And if you put people in the house together, then the whole house is going to get a cold. And that's all you're going to get. It's flu season. Everybody's getting it. The normal flu shot is what I recommend for this season. And that's it. I wouldn't try to go as far as to try no new products, no new drugs, antidotes for no coronavirus. Now, coronavirus may be some, it may not be some. I don't know. I'm not out there as a scientist. I'm God, but then I got, people out there that know what they're talking about in other fields. But what I'm saying today is no more no more coronavirus scare. We're not afraid of coronavirus. We're more afraid of God than coronavirus. We're going to go back to the schools. We're going to go back to the colleges. We're going to get on track, but we're going to make a fresh start. Next year, everybody that was in the grades that was in whatever grade, they're going to graduate on time. And the people all the kids who was going from one grade to the next will go to the next grade. And then we'll just go from there. But then everybody's safe now. Coronavirus over with. If they keep on pushing it and saying people got cases of it, they'll be lying. And it is somebody out there killing somebody with these drugs that they giving you, talking about they fixing you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the pandemic, money is the problem. And a lot of people are mad that money is leaving. And they love that system because they was able to get different people. Now, if everybody rich, who gonna be the chauffeur? If everybody rich, who gonna be the butler? If everybody rich, who gonna, be beneath? You know what I'm saying? I told you in my word that you're gonna be the head and not the tail. You're gonna be the lender, not the borrower. And Adam LaTroy Jackson, you won. You've gotten to the top level of Godship. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can stop you, Adam. You're God's son. Not his favorite son, but his first son. I love everybody equal, just like I love my kids. I love them all equal. And it's time for me and Nisha to start traveling and start going places and to see where we want to live. Rowan got to start playing football this year, Nisha, so we need to hurry up and get out there and see what's out there. And I ain't going to tell you where we going first, but Nisha already got a place in mind. So I got to get a car, world. You know what I'm saying? Rolls Royce. I want me and my daughter to be riding in style. Because I got to go to these cities and I got to have God on my license plate. So I want God to be on my license plate. And I want, the God to be, in the car, me and my daughter. And we going to be traveling the world, you know what I'm saying? So get ready, Nisha. Me and you, girl, I'm gonna take you to your friends. You gotta drive though, man. Shoot, I ain't gonna be driving, man. We'll get a driver, Dad. We'll get a driver. I'm pretty sure somebody would want to drive for you. You know what I'm saying? And just live it up, Dad. Live it up. That's what we getting ready to do. So don't tell nobody no lie. And when you tell anything, Daddy, it's always the truth. Because this the bank, Daddy. This the bank. And when you come in, I hope you come in today, Daddy. When you come in, we're going to start the process and you'll get your car today, Daddy. If you come in today, you're going to get a car today. Just bring this video and tell me to watch it with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get to the part to where this is and, we'll, sit up and we'll talk about it at the bank, just the teller and the loan officer. We might push pause now. Go ahead and push pause, Adam. Discard and talk to the teller. Now what y'all talked about, that's what I'm going to come back and ask you, Adam, what y'all talked about. And then you tell me what y'all talked about. And then I'll ask you more questions. The teller and the loan officer, you're in a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's God. And right now, we're talking. I know it, God. And when I come in the bank, you're going to be talking. And when I push pause, like right now, you're going to be talking. Go ahead, Adam, push pause. Now, the teller might not have too much to say, or they might have something to say. But this God, man, and I'm here, and I'm tired of telling people I'm God, and they not listening and stuff. I'm ready to go to the next level. Everybody already know I'm here. There's no turning back. We're up here in heaven. We're not down there on earth. Get your minds switched to heaven and not earth, and get ready to live forever and get ready to be changed. I know some of y'all already been dabbled on the change, but you ain't seen nothing till I change you. And we'll all be professionals in our fields and in the jobs to come. Everybody gonna do what God got them on this earth to do. And that's what they want to do. And if you don't want to work, you don't have to work. I'm not going to force you to work for me. No one has to work. But it helps out with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to oil, and we need everything and all that stuff. And I'll be there at the plant Monday to make sure everything is everything. So my business is safety, God safety program. And I'm doing it for all the plants. God safety program is my program. And I need to get with people in safety, teachers in colleges that teach safety, to get with Adam LaTroy Jackson, me, and man, all of us are gods, man. We need to all get together. But this is God's safety, and it's gonna be plant safety, God's plant safety. You know what I'm saying? We need to get these plants and stuff under control. Prayer, you know what I'm saying? Where the plants pray and thank God for what what it does. And that's not where we gonna make our money at. Where we gonna make our money at is just simple. We received an inheritance from God. Banks out there, everybody's received their inheritance from God. It's not no government issued thing. It's a God issued thing. And God is giving you all the money in the world you could have. And it's all on a debit card. And that debit card is full to the brim and cannot be stopped. It has a forever multiplying balance of everything. So $1 trillion is an understatement because it multiplies by trillions. $2 trillion multiplied by $100 trillion every hour. That's how much money you got. And I want everybody to get their card today or tomorrow. And that's the voice of God right here talking to you right now. And now no one can tell me that I can't get my card today. And no one can stop me at the bank or no one else. And this is the voice of everybody talking as God right now. So go to your banks today, y'all. And I'm going to hopefully go to the bank today myself with my son. And me and him going to go and we going to get our name in the Lamb's Book of Life and ask the bank to change a few little things when they get people to join. And they must be in the name of Adam LaTroy Jackson. And they must agree to forever thank God for whatever he gave. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do what you want to do now. I done gave y'all all the money in the world. You know what I'm saying? This God, Adam, and all y'all, we finna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some fun. All over the world. Go see what it's like when you just ain't got nothing. No, God, I'm tired of looking at that. I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know. I'm over here acting God. not supposed to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? God. And I can make it on your terms. Y'all know. What is it? $1 million and $2,000 a week. Boy, if you can't make that, and then every 5 years he say he gonna give you another one. Now, if you can't live off that, then I don't know, what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But let there be light around here. Where that police lady that said she was gonna be the one that took care of the lights? I ain't seen them yet. We still in the dark. No, we ain't God. This the world. We ain't in the dark no more. We here. We on this 40-day fast with you, and this the 8th day that God has made it. Long live the King. King of kings and Lord of lords. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. This God. But, I'm ready to end this Bible. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget. Come on, everybody got to get their name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to sign the guest list. Down here at 101 Majestic Oak Circle, Lake Jackson, Texas, 77566. And register for that $1 million and $2,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on. This God. And this president, y'all. It's all done. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. This year has been marvelous, God. With the exception of some people got killed or something happened to them. Come on now. No more gang banging, no more none of that, you know what I'm saying? No more drug cartel killing and all that there. Man, that book old. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the new one. No more Satan. His name Christopher. That's my boy. And y'all need to get the last Adam in Exodus. Talk to you. This God. And I love you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Now, we've been putting out some real good videos, you know what I'm saying? And God been really talking through us, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, all you gotta do is go to that bank and get your name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. And that's just simply get an account. And we are the beast. And the mark of the beast is just our picture on that card. And it's going to be the face of a lion and the face of God, Adam LaTroy Jackson in that line. and your face in there with him, and you and your family members around about God as little cubs and lions. We can't wait to meet you, God. So come to the bank, God, this the bank, and bring this video with you, God. We're ready to meet you. We're ready to holler at you. We're ready to do business with you. We're ready to give you that car that you want. And Nike almost gave it away by Jimmy Cam and then I call that Rolls Royce dealership. They not gonna give you no car with no money. Shoot, I'm finna get my car. Mm. Mm.
No matter what you see on the news, no matter how worried people get, I've got good news. And that is, this is the best time ever if you've ever considered starting a home-based business.
The president had hoped to reopen America by Easter. That's this Sunday. But that's not going to happen. And now small businesses are facing red tape and delays when they apply for a portion of the $350 billion in the Paycheck Protection Program. Weijia Zhang joins us tonight from the White House. And Weijia, the president was talking about a date to restart the economy. Did he give a specific date?
Well, Nora, President Trump is eyeing May 1st as a date to get the country back to business. Today, he said he would certainly listen to his top medical experts if they tell him that is too early. But he added there are two sides to every argument. Choosing when to reopen the economy is weighing heavily on President Trump.
It's the biggest decision I've ever had to make.
His top health officials urged caution.
We have not reached the peak. And so every day we need to continue to do what we did yesterday and the week before.
As the president decides when to relax social distancing guidelines, millions of business owners are counting on federal loans to survive. The SBA handled nearly 60,000 loan applications in all of last year. It's gotten nearly 500,000, more than 8 times that just in the last week.
We had 2,000 customers a day walking in.
Evan Obsat says now only a few hundred people visit the New York City grocery and catering company his family has run for 45 years. Obsat is relying on the new Paycheck Protection Program to cover payroll for 8 weeks.
They heard that the funds will be released in the last half of April. Realistically, that's 2 to 3 weeks away, so we'll see.
CBS News obtained this message from Wells Fargo explaining loan delays due to high demand. They warned about limited funds that could run out. Today, the president said smaller banks are ahead.
I hear the community banks, frankly, are the easiest ones in terms of getting the money out. So the money is getting out.
Not true, according to Rebecca Romero Rainey of the Independent Community Bankers of America. The group sent a letter to the administration saying banks don't have enough guidance to process loans.
We need immediate response, clarity. And so community bankers just need their questions answered so that we can take care of small businesses and get these loans funded.
Adding to the challenges, CBS News has learned the Small Business Administration has informed banks and lenders their website will be down for maintenance from midnight to 6 a.m. That is precious time as they work around the clock to try to find relief for businesses. Nora,
all right, now, this is God, man. This is God. Now, what we need to do about these businesses, man, this God now, this God's word. Listen, these businesses, no problem. We just getting our staff back together. We're going to have 0 day. It's going to be on a Sunday. And we're going to have a 0 day. That's the day before we go back to work on Monday. I don't know which Monday it's going to be, but whichever Monday it's going to be, this is what's going to happen. We're going to go back to work, and everybody will be and receive their bank card, their guards, Social Security banking system card. You know what I'm saying? Where you will be paid everything that everybody is paid. So if the world earns $3 billion on their paycheck, you get $3 billion on your paycheck. The whole world's earnings go to the whole world. We're all one. So your check belongs to me and my check belongs to you. And we own everything together. We're partners on the jobs, and we just gonna be partners. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's money is better than nobody else's. So all y'all people that used to go about the most money is nothing. And we gonna go into the movie thing, making movies and stuff like that. We gonna make godly movies. We're not going to make no bullshit movies about killing and stealing and destroying and stuff. We're out of that. We don't want none of that. We want godly stuff and get ready for godly change so we can go into godly bodies. And when we get them new bodies, we gonna be happy this God. But you gotta trust me first before I trust you to give you those new bodies. Adam done already been there. He done showed what the body can do. Adam done turned into different things on people. And we definitely know he God. So give him his money when he come to the bank. Just give him his account. And then that's that. And everybody get your loans. And when you get these loans, you don't have to pay nothing back. It's not a loan, and it's not something that can run out. Money is not something that can run out. Money can never run out. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody put a stopper there. And what's putting a stopper there? It's not allowing my words to keep going. So if you want $2 zillion, I'll give you $2 zillion, and that's the end. 2 zillion, and that's trillions, trillions, and trillions times trillions and trillions and trillions to get to a zillion. Now I got a zillion. You want to make movies? They have to be approved by God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. You want to have your websites? It's got to be approved by God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. Adam LaTroy Jackson got to be a part of everything y'all do. We ain't judging and accusing nothing and nobody. We don't lend and expect nothing in return. When we do business for someone, we are partners with that someone. We do business by our word. If we sign a contract with somebody to help them out, we help them out like we say we gonna do. We don't make people sign contracts to make them do nothing or nothing like that, because everybody is their own person. You can't make them sign their life away to do nothing wrong or right for you. The only thing you can do is work with people as partners and as employers instead of employees. And now everybody gonna, you know, be good. So I want all y'all to go to the bank today, get your money, and holler at daddy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get me a car today. You know what I'm saying? So holler at me. And I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit later. So don't worry about nothing. God wants some real news. See, that's fake news. You know what I'm saying? Because if God said go get the money from the bank, why is everybody else saying something different? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody else saying something different? If God's saying go to the bank and get your money, why is everybody else saying that they need money? How do you need money if God gave you money and all you gotta do is go to the bank and get it? That's what I want to know.
Little Red Riding Hood. Let's start the story a different way. It was dark inside the wolf.
When I was on set as recently as last year doing a movie, and I was the only black face there. So when I get to Atlanta, I feel like I'm home. So looking at these kids and their hope, and they're looking at me going, I can do it too. That inspires me every day.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to Expeditiously. This is your host, Tip T.I. Harris. Now, here what we do is we have discussions that push the culture, the community, and the generation forward. And we have those discussions with people, well, quite frankly, who are relevant to the discussion. My guest for today has an inspirational journey like no other, from the hard streets of New Orleans to the heights of Hollywood's A-list, in the stuff that American legend is made of, all right? Born into poverty and raised in a household scarred by abuse, he fought from a young age to find strength, faith, and perseverance that would later form the foundations of his much acclaimed, highly anticipated, extremely lucrative plays, films, books, and shows. All right. Now, this brother would become such an icon in our culture and has been such a beacon in our community that I truly could never say enough to describe his impact. Now, quite some time ago, you probably saw pictures, videos, or even heard whispers of the culmination of black excellence that came to Atlanta to celebrate the opening of his film studio that makes everything else pale into comparison. If there's any way we could give a standing ovation through audio, I think we would be remiss not to. Please, everybody, welcome Mr. Tyler Perry.
What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Man, thank you for coming.
Yo, come on. You know it. Atlanta had to be here.
You dig what I'm saying? First of all, man, thank you for everything that you've done for the culture in the city.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean?
And same to you. Same to you.
Well, thank you, man. I think a lot of people have heard about your acquisition and the establishing of your film studio, Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. But I don't think they understand the real relevance. Can you please tell us what it was before it became Tyler Perry Studio?
Well, yeah, at one point it was a Confederate Army base where, there were soldiers and generals and captains and everybody plotting and planning on how to keep black people enslaved. So that very land, that same land today, thousands of cars are coming into work every day. I personally have 600 employees that are working there on my side of the studio that are mostly black and brown people. And this land that they tried to make a terrible thing is nurturing us, man. Right. I'm loving it. And it's at the heart of our community, which makes me so happy and excited because it gives an opportunity for kids to see that I did it and they can do it too. So yeah,
man,
our kids. Yeah.
I think absolutely. And thank you for the invitation. And that I can't really describe how important it was to have all the people in that room at one time. I don't think it's ever been done.
It was a crazy moment, man. It was a crazy moment. You know how this podcast can be better?
How?
Tequila, man.
You know what? Listen, man. That's what we usually do.
Gotta have tequila on the table. Where's the tequila? Where's the tequila?
Libation.
Come on, man.
We gotta see now. I was trying to get my corporate on.
Corporate my ass, man. Come on. Where's the tequila? Come on. Let's go with it.
So now what we do here is have conversation, man, that young men, women, and entrepreneurs can use to move themselves forward in their journey.
Yeah.
Could you please tell me how you came up with your business model?
So I went looking into trying to figure out how do you own a show? What does that mean? And ownership was key for me because when I was a kid, man, my father worked for this. He built houses. This white man that he loved, right? This white man down the street built these houses for. And he come on in here. That's good stuff.
Introduce.
There you go.
Introduce Tyler to the tequila, man.
No. I know 1942 well.
You know
okay.
What I'm saying?
All right.
There you
I was about to get deep. I'm good. I'm good on the ice.
We're gonna take it neat. We're gonna take it neat today.
Yeah.
So
you got to get some glasses in here, man.
Man. We don't want people to get too comfortable.
All right. No.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, sit down. Let's get on up out of here.
Cheers, man. Cheers. To making it. Yeah. Here's the thing. My father worked building houses for this white man, as I was saying. And he would come home so happy because he had made $800. He made his money. So I made this much money, and he didn't have to pay his employees out because he had other subs under him.
Right.
And I always watched the man who built the house and owned it sell it for $80,000. So he got 80, and my father got 800, and he thought it was a wonderful thing. And I even remember being a kid trying to talk my mother and my father into actually buying the house and selling it. But they came from a Jim Crow South. That kind of reality wasn't for them. They didn't get it.
Right.
So ownership was the key, man. Ownership. That's the thing that has changed everything in my life. I own every play, every movie, every character, every TV show. It's all owned by me. And that is what has set the difference of me being able to say, I'm going to set a path where I can open the door for everybody else.
Absolutely.
Or waiting for somebody to give me a job.
Man, now you touch on a key point when you say ownership, and you come from absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
you come from the bottom, and there's a lot of people listening who also would love to come from the bottom and put their dreams into effect to yield the kind of results that you have. How do you start? Like ownership, because usually we defer our ownership to someone for.
Now, Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? This God, man. Check this out. I haven't been really talking with you or nothing like that there, but this your soul and spirit. Tyler Perry, how you doing? And T.I., how you doing? This your soul and spirit. This T.I. Soul and spirit in God, T.I. And man, what I want to do, we already in a movie. And this is part of the movie right here. Y'all at a time where y'all talk, on the 9th, and this is the 11th. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to get Adam LaTroy Jackson involved in his movie, Tyler Perry. We need to get the story of God, Adam LaTroy Jackson, the suicide, the murder/suicide. You choose, you know what I'm saying? Which one? You choose. All that. We need to get all that in a movie. How Dow Chemical tried to kill him.
Startup costs.
Yeah.
So how do you start?
For me, I wasn't going to do that. I worked, went to H&R Block, did my taxes, saved my tax money, invested in my first play, put it up. It didn't work out. I went on tour for every time I do the show, but there was always somebody who wanted to audition. Wait, damn, this tequila. Hold on, I'm gonna have to something else in this 1942. I'm gonna have to slow down a minute. Wait a minute. Let me concentrate for a second. Give me some water. Y'all bring me some water.
So you say
I said audition. No, what I'm saying. So I have my all right. So I had my my tax money and I put it into my first play. And outside of that, there was somebody who, only 30 people showed up, but there was somebody who wanted to invest in it. And that person did one play, that didn't work out. Then another person came along, they wanted to invest. You know how these shady people are.
yeah, absolutely.
So for years we were doing that, but I wouldn't give up any control. Even when I got to Hollywood, I had been successful with plays. But at that time, I had made $75 million doing live shows. I got to Hollywood, nobody knew who I was.
Right.
But I cultivated us. I worked with us.
Right.
I nurtured us as an audience. They took care of me. I took care of them. I gave them the best I had. They gave me the best that they could. So it's like we always get a degree or something that we run from the culture.
That's right.
We don't want to live around us. We don't want to work around us.
That's right.
Our culture is rich, man, and every other race comes in and rapes and mines everything we have and take it out, but they don't leave anything for us.
They don't cultivate.
Exactly right. So when we can take our own culture and have it be, here's what I'll say about that. Like segregation was a horrible thing.
Right.
Horrible thing.
Yeah.
When it ended, a lot of black businesses ended.
Okay.
Because under black businesses did so much better under segregation because we were forced to buy from each other.
That's right.
When that ended, we just went in all different directions and we're buying from everybody but us.
Hence the sentiment behind the late great Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s statement, "I believe I've integrated my people into a burning building." That was one of his last quotes before his assassination. I believe that he saw that the very inclusion or integration that he was fighting for turned around to bite the community in the ass, just like you're suggesting.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing. I love that I can go anywhere. My son can go to any school. I love that.
Sure.
But what I'm hoping that we remembered inside of it that we can go anywhere else. Why not go back to us? Now that lays some burden at our feet too. To be completely honest, we got to step up our game.
That's right.
In professionalism, in how we honor the customers and how we honor the people that are holding us up. So that is what is important. And once we can do that and get our own people to realize, because I know black people that say, I ain't going over there to deal with that. But I ain't buying nothing for him.
You got security issues, you got customer service issues.
Exactly right. So
you got manufacturing, distribution,
time.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to open at 9, you're not there at 11:30 because you feel like getting up. I mean, come on. So once we learn to really be professional and forthright and just downright organized with everything, I think that a lot of us will start to support us. And that's what happened with me, man. My audience is die hard loyal.
Man, I'm talking about and they have been ever since you were doing live shows.
Yeah.
What made you go into plays? What indication did you have that stage plays were, why not straight to movies?
I never felt like anybody would take me seriously in the movies. I didn't know enough about it. I need to learn.
Okay.
And I've been going to plays for years. I didn't have the money to go. There's the Sanger Theater down in New Orleans. I didn't have the money to actually go to the entire show. So I was tipping in an intermission when everybody come out to smoke.
Right.
I sneak in and see the rest of the play and I go, wow, man, I can do better than this. Back in the day they had the Mama,
I Want to Sing.
No, that was a good one. I'm talking about Mama on the couch with Mama's cousin next door neighbor Pete Chitlins play. I wanted to elevate it. I didn't want to elevate it so much that it left us and became something that we don't watch, like Broadway. A lot of my audience is not.
Can't relate. It doesn't represent us.
But I wanted to elevate it from where it was. There were 2 pieces of plywood and a sofa on the stage, and that was the set. And the sound system seemed like they got it from grandma's house. So I had to upgrade that. And when I did that, man, there was a lot of appreciation for it. And they were right there with me.
Man, I can remember hearing about, Tyler Perry plays before I knew who you were. I think we kind of...
Dude, you were 2.
Man, no, man. I mean, you started 96?
92, 93.
92, okay, I'm 12 and 13.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it maybe till 97, 98. You probably had your wheels rolling good by then.
Yeah.
But I would hear about it, and I would just see, going about my evening, riding past, say, the Fox or the Civic Center, lines wrapped around the corner.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I always wondered, how could it get to this point without me having some familiarity with it?
Yeah.
Like, what were the underground, behind the scenes moves that you made to create like relevance for yourself?
Church, man, and black women.
Okay.
Man, black women, like Maze right now. Maze hadn't done an album since 1911.
Right on.
but they can sell out an arena right now because that loyalty. And these women that I went to church with, that I grew up with, you know, I was speaking a language that they understood because of my mother and my sisters growing up with their hip, watching their pain and all the hell that they went through. So that they endeared to me, man. I was cousin, uncle, brother, you know, and they have been my sole support the whole time.
And you've been speaking for them, like, you know, through your characters and through the arcs of your characters, the stories that you're telling speak to the plight of black women specifically. But if I may ask, how did you come up with the idea for Medea?
I was watching Eddie Murphy do the Clumps.
Okay.
And I thought, wow, let me try my hand at a female character. And I had just done my old man character in my first play, and it done really well.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'm going to try a female character. I was only going to do it one show in Chicago, the Regal Theater, 79th Stony Island. I was scared to death the first time I do it. I didn't rehearse with the costume. I never put the costume on.
Right.
It was me, Brown, and Cora. We all on stage. They're like, you're not going to put the costume on? I'm like, no. Day of the show, I put it on, man. I was so crazy uncomfortable. Man. But the audience loved it.
Yeah.
It went, I was just like, really?
You just kind of channeled. Is it your mom, your grandma?
That's totally I got an aunt in Texas named Mayola Ciparan. That's a real name.
Mayola Ciparan.
Mayola Ciparan.
Mayola Ciparan.
Mayola Ciparan. And she talked like that. She wear that wig. It's always crooked, and she always smoking. And that's her, man. That's her. Funny as can be.
Now, at your meteoric rise, man, to success has not come without some level of criticism.
Some? You being polite.
I mean, man, you know, we brothers here, man. You know what I'm saying? But you have people like, you know, say Dave Chappelle being one, and, you know, just other people in Hollywood and in the industry that say it is much easier, especially for a black man, to become successful when he chooses to put on a dress. How would you address that?
Listen, Chappelle is one of the most brilliant people I've ever seen in my life, man. And just not just in comedy, but the man is smart, a heavy, brilliant thinker. So if that is the case in Hollywood, then okay, that's the case. But you got to understand, that's not my case, right? Nobody owned that dress,
right?
But me.
That's right.
Nobody told me. It's a $2 billion franchise. Nobody told me to put it on.
That's right.
Nobody makes me put it on.
Okay.
Nope. That was all on stage. Black man owned the whole show.
Right.
It was my choice, right? So when I got to Hollywood and wanted to do Diary of a Mad Black Woman, it was my choice.
That's right.
And 19 movies since then, it's been my choice. So I don't. Maybe that's the way it's been for some other men who had done that. But for me, let me tell you how I look at this, man. I'm not a man that enjoys wearing a dress. For me, as an actor, it's costume.
That's right.
It's like if somebody goes to Walmart to work, they put on their uniform. For me, that's putting on a uniform, going out making people laugh, lifting them up, encouraging them, and the good that it does for so many people. My favorite moment in the show, I just finished the last show in Augusta.
Medea's still alive.
But my favorite moment is the last 30 minutes of every play. That's when I'm sitting there. That's the only time I don't feel foolish or ridiculous. Because I get to sit on stage in front of thousands of people in arenas now. Plays in arenas.
That's a damn day, man. That's
sitting there, and
I can't believe it.
I'm telling you, man, spit wisdoms that speak to people's lives in a way that makes it all right for me. So some people may not like the way that the message got there, but for me, it's important that the message landed and helped somebody.
I agree with you in totality. I don't think people even have a problem with, say, you know, you or whoever may choose to do a character of a woman as a male. I believe it's being suggested that there is an agenda to emasculate the black man to a certain degree, and that is what is kind of put out there in sort of a propaganda kind of way. Now, what you're saying is, even if that is the rule, Tyler Perry is the exception.
Well, listen. If people feel like that, I can't help people's thinking. I can't help what they feel or how they come to the conclusion of that. But again, for me, and what I'm doing is I'm acting.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
You know, when I just played Colin Powell, I'm not Colin. I was acting. You know, I got
and Alex Cross, by the way.
And Alex Cross.
Which is one of my favorite books.
Thank you, brother. I'm not James Patterson's Alex Cross, but I'm an actor.
Right.
So, and I think that it's unfair to have an actor not be able.
Hey, y'all. I'm gonna get off this thing now, you know what I'm saying? But today is the day that we go to the banks and get our name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. That's God's. And you gotta be in Adam's name now. And that's the name written on you. It's a lot of things that we doing, we gonna get done. And we working on it. So, you know, God's there for you, and hopefully you there for God. You know what I'm saying, Tyler Perry. And I love you, Tyler Perry, man. You and T.I. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I will make known my words unto you. So this is what we out here trying to get out people to wake up, stop fearing everybody else and the damn coronavirus. Fear the Most High. That's right. And you got old jealous niggas like this who failed us while we went to jail and while we was doing other things. Now he mad we know the word of the Most High. And he out here trying to disturb the word of the Most High. What you got? I didn't go to jail to learn the Most High. I didn't go to jail to learn the Most High, huh? Really? No. Take it out. Take it out. You must have went to jail to learn what you know right now. Penitentiary ass guy.
You guys believe it because I've read, I mean, I've seen like documentaries and like, you know, like shows that cover it, but what exactly do you guys believe? You don't believe in the Bible, right? You're like, no, not like you don't believe in like how they taught.
Well, what we don't believe in is Christianity.
Okay.
We believe in the Bible, Genesis and Revelation.
Okay.
All of that Old Testament, New Testament is one book, right? And it's also 15 books missing out of the regular King James.
Right.
So when you dealing with the book, the book is about the Israelites. It's about the other nations, their judgment, the roles on the earth, but it's really about God's chosen people and the Israelites and salvation for the Israelites.
God's chosen people being us.
Being the black, so-called blacks, Hispanics, you got the so-called Native Americans.
Everyone colored?
No, not everyone. Africans not God chosen.
Let me get something straight right quick. God's chosen people is everybody on earth. Everybody on earth is God's chosen people. So if you out there as Israelites or Hebrews or whoever you want to call yourselves, everybody is God's child. And I'm going to rest my case on that. And everybody gets all the money in the world from God. My cup runneth over. And now the cup is running over, and I'm holding the stem. So come and get it. Whatever bank you go to, tell them God sent you and show them this video. But I'm going to get off this thing, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.